guys, it's 604 Comics here with a big statue unboxing. As you can see, I've got the Sideshow premium format exclusive Wonder Woman statue in the mail. FedEx delivered it, and I'm super excited. This has been a long-awaited piece for me. It looks really, really nice when I saw it on the website, and I'm super glad that it is here so I can unbox it. This is what the box looks like. It's a really nice box, actually. It's pretty big, so I don't think I can get the full thing in the picture, but it's simple but pretty nice. You can see the premium format exclusive sticker there. I don't think there's much else besides that. There's the side. You can automatically see the Wonder Woman costume theme all around the box. And there's the other side, so I'm going to go ahead and unbox this statue. One thing before I do that, I appreciated what Sideshow did this time. This comes in a shipping box, and usually this box itself gets damaged because there's nothing padding this box between the shipping box, but Sideshow added in some styrofoam bits to all four corners on the top and on the bottom, so now this box doesn't get as damaged as it usually would. And that's a key thing for us collectors, because without this box, the value of the statue itself goes down. So having this undamaged is a really good thing that Sideshow went with in their shipping these days. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. Okay, so here it is. I've opened it, I've unboxed it, but I haven't taken it out of the styrofoam case. But here you can see Wonder Woman with the body and all the accessories and this huge base. So I'm gonna go and show you all the individual pieces, and then I'm gonna assemble it and let you see it all in its glory. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the styrofoam box, and I'm just gonna show you all the parts and accessories before I get to the main body. Right here, first we have Wonder Woman's left hand. She's holding the shield. And I'm actually surprised at how light this whole thing was. But this is her shield. We've got her Amazonian shield there, which looks really nice. I like that design. And it's got a kind of glossy look to it. We've got her, I believe this is the exclusive, one of these is the exclusive. This is her other left hand, and she's holding an axe there, which is pretty cool. See her hand there. This is a sword. I believe this gets stuck into the base because we've got a little peg there for it. I wouldn't have mind having another hand for Wonder Woman to actually hold the sword. We have this gladiator's helmet, and I believe this goes on the base somewhere. It's nice, but this wool hair thing piece there, I would have much preferred if this was actual hair or some type of synthetic material. It's just sculpted, and it looks really weird from the top there. So I would prefer this to be some type of synthetic material. And the other arm is her right hand. Now, she's holding a staff there, and it looks like it's in two parts, but this actually came broken off. So this, you can see there, put that in focus, it broke off. This was like this in the box. So I thought it was a two-piece, but it's actually one piece, and it should be attached there. But during the shipping process, it snapped off, so I'm definitely going to be contacting Sideshow to get a replacement for this staff. And the bummer part is this is the only right hand she has, so for the moment I'm going to be displaying her without, well actually I'll display her with this. There just won't be that feather thing at the top until I get the replacement piece from Sideshow. And those are all the bits and parts. Next I'll show you the base and then the body and put it all together and see what I think about it. Okay, this is the base. It's very big. I would say it's bigger than whole hand here. But surprisingly, it's super light. I think it's hollow inside, but it shows a nice damaged landscape with the column there broken down. You can see the pegs there where Wonder Woman will be standing, and that's probably where the sword and the helmet goes. This, like I said, is the exclusive. So if I can just flip it over. If I flip it over, you can see on the bottom there, Wonder Woman, Sideshow, DC. This is number 752 of 3,500 made. Of the exclusive, I think they made 5,000 of the regular edition. So there is the base. Next up is the statue itself. If you've ever wondered what Wonder Woman would look like if she's bald, this is what she looks like. Her hair is a separate piece that gets attached to her brain. But I really like the pose of her. I'll show you more in detail, but looking at it, there's no obvious physical defects in the sculpt, although I did notice some paint issues, and considering I paid over $500 for this, that really shouldn't be happening, especially at this stage of the game, Sideshow. So that's a bit of a fail for you guys there. But let's put this thing on the base and see what it all looks like, and I'll put on her hair as well. Okay, there we go. I've got her on the base, and I've got her hair on. For you guys that are waiting for this to come in and you haven't opened your box yet, be very careful when taking the hair piece out of the styrofoam case. It was fit in there pretty snug, and you can see all the intricate sculpt details of her hair. I was really trying to be gentle taking this out of the styrofoam box because a sudden move or any force might have snapped off any parts of her hair. Luckily it didn't, so I'm happy about that. And then the second thing I want to caution you guys is the peg in her hair is a circular peg, so it is not one of those one-way fits all pegs. Well, actually, yeah, one-way fits all because it's circular, but I would have preferred if it was maybe a square peg or some type of shape where it would only go in one way, because I had to put it in there and then I had to carefully maneuver it down into her head to make sure that it was fitting properly. So yeah, that wasn't something I really liked. I'm still actually not even sure if I have it all the way down. You can see that there might be a little gap between her forehead and her hair, so I'll adjust that later. But this is what the statue looks like. I just want to point out, I was mentioning the paint flaws, and you can hopefully see her arm there. Some darkness just right above her wristbands. The paint job there wasn't that great. The sculpt of her uniform, her costume, I would have preferred it to be material. As it is, it's sculpted on and her bottom is painted on. You can see that the sculpt goes straight into her spine, and first of all, I'm not sure the spine should be like that, and there should be such a wide gap there. But if this was material, if her costume was material, we would have seen at least a little bit of spacing in there, so that was something I didn't care for. Again, there's some very, very paint discoloration there. But other than that, her face looks really nice. The paint job on the face is done really well. Her eyes are excellent. And then down to the rest of her body. This is not sculpted, it is sort of some type of material, so that's alright. Like I said, her bottom is painted on, and I would prefer that to be material, because a lot can go wrong with the paint job, although I don't see any bleeding over the edges. There might be some a little bit there, so yeah, it would have been better if it was material. That little scuff mark won't be a thing once the arm goes on and covers that up. Her boots are a little bit dirty, but that's because that's the way it's supposed to be. She is standing in the ruins after all. But the way that the statue goes into the base, you can see that there's a gap there. It won't go all the way in because her other boot is already pressed up against the column, so it won't go down anymore. So it kind of looks like she's just floating on the ruins in the dirt. So those are some nitpick things. I'm not sure if it comes across in the video, but you can see some scuff marks there. The light kind of bounces off of it. So there's that. But overall, if this statue was $300, I'd be super impressed. But with some of the minor things I've pointed out, Sideshow probably could have done a little bit better. But anyways, that's enough of negative Nelly. Let's put on her hands and see what she looks like. And this is what everything looks like. As you can see, I didn't fully put in her right hand there because that's going back to Sideshow, so I'm not going to put it in there. She is holding her shield. Again, I haven't fully put her hand in there because I'm going to switch it out and show you what she looks like with the axe. But overall, what do I like about this statue? I like the look on her face. I love the paint job on her face. Her lips and her eyes are done really well. I love her pose, how powerful she looks standing on the ruins there. I got the gladiator helmet in there. I'm just going to quickly put this sword in here. I had a heck of a time getting this sword piece in there because the sculpt had some things in the way and it doesn't fit in there 100%, but if I don't move it too much, the sword looks fine. Yeah, the pose, striking pose. Just really like the way they made Wonder Woman look here. The shield looks pretty dope. She's in her classic costume. Her hair, the wavy look, looks amazing. And the sculpt itself, overall, it's pretty nice. What I didn't care for is the staff was broken, but that'll get fixed once I send it back. The paint issues I identified before, her hair not being a fitted peg. The sword required a little bit of trickery, pokery for me to be able to get it in there without it slanting and falling off. The non-synthetic material on the helmet. And considering this is a high-priced premium format figure from Sideshow, if they didn't give us any material on the statue, the least they could have given us was magnetic connections. All of these, this arm, her hair, the helmet, the sword, all of these are circular pegs, and there's nothing on this that has any magnets. My preferred way of attaching pieces to a $400 plus statue is with magnets, because that makes sure that all the connections are secure and I don't have to force anything into the slots. Failing that, give us fitted slots. Don't give us the circular slot peg crap, because I had a hard time figuring out how her hand should go, and I'm still not sure if it's in properly. And the way the bow is, her staff is, it just goes through that little gap there underneath her hair and behind her neck. The shield, again, same issue. I wasn't sure if I should be displaying it like this, or like this, or like this. If they gave us a fitted peg, then it would only go on one way, and I'd have no problems. But yeah, I want to love this statue so much, but I am disappointed with the final result. If you guys saw this statue in the stores, you would think it was amazing and you would probably buy it just like I did. But once you get home and you start putting it together, you're gonna see a lot of things that you wish Sideshow did differently. Am I disappointed that I bought this piece? Hell no. It looks amazing. Like I said, it looks amazing. Just once you get through the frustration of putting her together, then you'll really enjoy it once it's in your preferred display case. So that is my really quick review. Hope it didn't turn off some of you guys. But there it is. This is going to be my last Sideshow major statue for a while. A, because I've run out of room to store things, and B, because it's just getting too expensive for me in Canada to buy all these things. I will have a bunch of smaller statues still coming in. You can see I've got the small statue display there, but going forward I'm probably just going to focus on the smaller statues because of the space issue and the gamble that I take when I spend $500-600 on statues. But as far as my last statue goes, I think it's pretty amazing. Overall, out of 10, I'd give it a 8. And hopefully, when you get your statue, if you ordered it, it doesn't come with some of these flaws that I've identified, and you love it much more than I do, and it holds a special place in your heart because Wonder Woman is such an iconic statue, such an iconic comic book character that overall I think Sideshow did it justice. It's just as a statue, it could have been better. And I'm just going to switch out that shield arm and show you what she looks like with the axe. Okay, final shot. Wonder Woman with her axe. Again, it's not in there fully because I haven't decided whether I'm going to do the axe or the shield, but you can get a general sense of what she looks like. 604 Comics, thank you for watching this unboxing and short review of the Sideshow Premium Format Wonder Woman DC figure. This is the exclusive 3500 made. You can still buy this on Sideshow. I'm not sure if you can get the exclusive, but the regular edition is still available. I believe the axe is the exclusive piece. This retails for $399.99 US. Add in shipping and taxes if applicable. And that's all I got to say about that. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys later. Take care and have a great day. Bye.